Yeah, yeah. What it do? What it do? Be straight. What's up, man? What's up? About to get into some news, man. Hold on, let me get it up here. Get it up right here. Damian Lillard back with the Bucks. I mean, fucking Blazers. The fuck am I saying? This is not expected, but I guess it's only right. Gave all his time to the Blazers, man. Couldn't get it done in Milwaukee. Obviously, Giannis is about to get out of there soon enough. So, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about Dame back to the fucking Blazers? Is that a good move for Milwaukee? Well, I think it is, especially for cap space. Cap space is involved. If Giannis is leaving, they got enough room to make some big moves, some huge moves before the season starts. If they wanted to, I don't know, man. So I mean, that just let you know Dame time is coming to an end. Is that echo? Little echo. Fuck it though. But yeah, that just lets you know Dame time coming to an end, man. Definitely not getting a ring. He's just gonna have the stat pad. He's gonna have to help the young dudes on the team win. But I'm not seeing it go where that for him. I'm not seeing it go nowhere for him. What do y'all think though, man? What y'all think about Dame? Fix this shit. He just put this. I don't care about seeing that. Yeah, man. Ain't back to the Blazers. Sucks for the rest of the league, though. There's some teams out there that are good contenders that could have made some moves to get Dame, but it didn't happen. Did not happen. Celtics, I think, had an eye on them. Miami obviously was trying to get him, even though I don't think that would have made them contenders. But let me turn this shit off real quick. Yeah, so there, there it go. All right, it sounds better. I can hear myself when it's not delayed. It was delayed. Well, anyway, yeah, man. Damian Lillard, man, 3 year, 42 million contract after the Bucks release. That would have been a sweet deal for other teams. Probably would have took a little bit less to go for a contender. So that really sucks, man. It really sucks on his part. Fuck it though, man. This is insane. Can't believe it, man. But yeah, that means the Bucks are definitely going downhill. I don't see them being contenders to win anything in about the next 50 years. Not a market players want to go to. Giannis just been there because he's been trying to stay loyal, but he's out. He's out of there, dog. Might be New York. Might be the fucking Knicks. I mean, it might be the Heat. Never fucking know where he's going. All right, man. But on to the next thing, man. Fuck Dame. He out of there. It is what it is. Now let's see. Let's go to let's check out Bleacher Report, man. Top 100. I haven't taken a look at this list yet. We're gonna go through the top artist Gilmore. There's gonna be a lot of old heads on here. 18-8, 12. Dave Bing, yes sir, one of the DC greats. Klay Thompson cracked the top 100. That's tough. Bernard King, Joe Dumars, Dave Boucher, Bill Sharman. Fuck, these are just all the old Celtics players, ain't they? Jason Tatum cracked the top 100. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Jason Tatum belong in that. Lenny Wilkins, Chauncey Billups in the top 100. Oh, the fuck up. I mean, Chauncey Billups is great, but top 100 though? What is their criteria? That's what I want to know. Like, he averaged 15 for his career, not even like 41%, like top 100. But all right. Chris Webber, that's a good one. Can't go wrong with Chris Webber, man. Earl Monroe, yes sir. Draymond Green in the top 100 above Klay. I don't think I put Draymond above Klay. Sorry, especially pre-injury. I mean, Draymond was a great asset to that team. Don't get me wrong. But above Klay is crazy. Not much above Klay, though. Alonzo Mourning, yes, sir, one of the Heat greats. Definitely belongs in that top 100. Tony Parker, shout out Tony Parker, man. AMP's at his crib right now. Tony Parker got the toughest crib. Hold on. If y'all haven't seen it yet, Tony Parker got the toughest crib. Hold up, man. 1 second. I'm about to pull this up real fast. No, we'll look at that later. But y'all remind me, Tony Parker's house is fucking insane. His house in San Antonio. That's a well-deserved spot, though. Sam Jones, I put Tony Parker above him. Adrian Dantley. Jimmy Butler. Yes, sir. I like it, man. Y'all might not like Jimmy Butler. I love Jimmy Butler. Even before he came to this, I'm a Miami fan. Even before he came to the Heat, man, I was a Butler fan. He's raw, bro. Can't complain. 2015 Most Improved, 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, All-Defensive, 1 Steal Champion. That's solid. Bob Lanier, yes sir. Dikembe, Dikembe. Nate Archibald. Grant Hill, man, Grant Hill, dog. Grant Hill should have been way better than what he was, man. You know, shit happens, injuries and shit, but it is what it is. Paul George, 78, not bad. Not bad. Paul George, you know, he definitely had a hard fall off, but in his prime, Indiana PG, menace. Indiana PG was a menace. Pete Merv, I'm tired of these old motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie. Alex English, I'm really tired of seeing like these old dudes. I'm sorry. Like, y'all did what y'all did for y'all time, but times have changed. Y'all are not fucking with dudes in today's league. My man's right here though, Manu. He could have. Him being above Tony Parker is a little crazy to me. It's a little crazy him being above Tony Parker because Manu was a 6th man for a good amount of time. But Manu was a fucking dog, though. I mean, you can't be mad at it at the same time because Manu was fucking like that, dog. Euro legend. Dave Cohens, Hal Greer, Paul. It's like some of these dudes, like 1-time champ, 10-time All-Star. Like, great. You did great for your time. I guess that they, relevant to era, you can't be mad at it. Highest ranking was 32. What? Like, that's crazy. How you go from 32 to 72? Chris Bosh, I respect it. Chris Bosh was a dog, especially in Toronto. You can't be mad at Toronto, Chris Bosh, man. Weston Sold, Kyrie, yes sir. Finally, some people are showing my man's Kyrie respect, dog. He went through a rough patch. A real rough patch with people hating on him. The league was some fucking with him. But Kyrie, man, you can't beat the positivity he comes with, man. It's always gonna outshine it. So you gotta love what Kyrie doing, man. Give him mad respect. 1-time champ. Rookie of the year, 9-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. Should be more All-NBA. Injuries have gotten in the way. Highest ranking, 36. Lowest, 85. That's tough. Robert Parrish, yeah. Dennis Rodman, wild motherfucker. Wild dude right there, but he's well deserving of it though, man. Anybody to be averaging like 17 boards in a season, especially at his size, that's tough. Joel Embiid, all right. Now this is where I have issues. I really, don't get me wrong, man. Joel Embiid, he can hoop, all right. I just have things about him that I don't fucking agree with, all right. First off, Joel Embiid, you stay fucking hurt. You know why you stay fucking hurt? Because your big ass stay on the fucking ground. You stay falling on the fucking ground. You need to stay your big ass on your fucking feet, your fat fucking feet, and you need to get your back to the fucking basket and get in the fucking post. Stop trying to play on the fucking wing like your KD. You might be the same height as him, but you cannot hoop like him. Y'all are different players. Sorry. But, you know, gotta show Joel Embiid respect. Look at these numbers, man. 27 over his career, key stats over his career. Shit. And, you know, you can't be mad. Like, the numbers are good. Just the availability, and he can't get it done in the playoffs. That's the only downfall. Only downfall. Vince Carter. Yes, sir. Love my dude Vince Carter, dog. Damian Lillard. Yes, sir. Much respect. Damian Lillard is a dog. One of the best shooters the game has ever seen, man. One of the original logo shooters. James Worthy. Okay. Paul Gasol. Respect. I'm here for it, man. You gotta show Paul Gasol some respect. Even though like the accolades don't look that good, sometimes it's not always about the accolades, man. You got to see what they produce and how they contribute on the floor. Bob McAdoo, Carmelo, yes sir, legendary, one of the Baltimore's finest, one of Baltimore's greatest. Tracy McGrady, man, this was like really my first like favorite basketball player. Before like I started really rocking with like Dwayne Wade and LeBron and stuff, and like before, you know, early days, like Tracy McGrady. This is the first, that jersey he's wearing right there is the first jersey I ever had. Yep, actually it was first jersey I ever had right there. That McGrady jersey, that Rockets McGrady jersey. Willis Reed, Luka, 57. That's crazy because he's probably the youngest person on this list at 57. But I mean, hey, can't play defense worth a lick, but can't go against the offensive output, man. 30 point triple doubles is crazy. And he does it nonchalant, like so fucking easy, effortless. But then you go from this to this. Like, come on, dog. Bill Walton, yeah, he was a beast. I ain't gonna hold you. Reggie Miller, yes, sir. Reggie. Gary Payton. You know, I still think I'm not gonna get into it. Dwight Howard. Okay. Orlando Dwight. Like people look at Dwight Howard for his years after. Like I don't know why people do this. People look at players for how they finish their careers, but they hold that more than the peaks of their careers. Peak Dwight Howard was Shaq, but more athletic. Like that's what's crazy about it. And it was just a different game at that time. Like he was Dwight Howard's prime was like in the transition of the game going to a more outside game. So it's like, but Dwight was prime Shaq, but more athletic for his time. Oh shit! Hold up, y'all. Hold up, man. Hold. Let's get back to it. All right, here we go. Fucked it on my shit though. Here we go. Here we go. Ray Allen. A little high for me, 51 for Ray Allen. I mean, yeah, he's 2-time champ, but like, I'm not seeing it. Dominique, can't be mad at that. Paul Pierce. Okay. I fuck with Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is a beast. Russell Westbrook. I think he should be ranked higher. Definitely should be ranked higher. Elvin Hayes, Kevin McHale, Anthony Davis at 45. That's tough. Okay. Anthony Davis at 45. And well deserving too, man. One of the best defensive players our league has seen. Offensive output, especially when he was in New Orleans, man. New Orleans, Anthony Davis was a different fucking beast. They just couldn't win. You couldn't really like build the team around him. Walt Frazier, George Gervin, Rick Barrett. I'm tired of seeing these old motherfuckers, dog. It's like, I just look at today's game and back then, it's like it's no comparison. Patrick Ewing, okay. Clyde Drexler. All right, we in the top 40 now. Bob Pettit, Bob Cousy. One of the greatest basketball players to ever come out of Virginia, if not the greatest hooper to come out of Virginia. Allen Iverson, dog, the myth, the legend, the icon, man. One of the most influential players, not just to the game, but to the culture, dog. Allen Iverson was that dude. Man, I swear, dog. Allen Iverson was my dude. Steve Nash, yes, sir. One of the best true point guards the game has ever seen. Right here. James Harden at 34. Okay. Okay, so that means they got Dwayne Wade above James Harden. What y'all think about that? Wade or Harden? Who you rocking with, Wade or Harden? I might have to lean towards Harden just a little bit, but Wade's better defensively. But I might have to go Harden, dog. Jason Kidd, another one of them dudes, one of the best true points the game has seen. Not only that, he's one of the original triple double dudes. You know, we had the Oscar Robinsons and we had the fucking Jason Kidds of the world, the triple double dudes for real. But look at this the stat line. The stat line does not look nearly as good as Peaks. He played 19 years. Kawhi Leonard at 32. I think Kawhi, although I love Kawhi, great player. Like for me, the amount that he's injured just takes away a lot for me. Availability is the best ability to me, man. I think just because of that, yeah, he does have a chip. Yeah, he is one of the best mid-range players we've seen, one of the best defenders we've seen, but he's not available. Like the numbers are good. 13 years though, he's probably played 13 years. He's probably only played about 8 of them motherfuckers for real. You know what I'm saying? Then you go like, but then you go from fucking this to this. Like, I really hate it, dog. It don't make no sense. Chris Paul, my favorite point guard of all time, right here. Chris Paul, the best true point guard of the game. Like I think I said this before. Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo, my favorite point guards to ever play the game. True point guards. John Stockton. See, they didn't know what to do with this. Because both got the numbers, both got the accolades, both got the years, but neither got a ring. So they just always want to put the older players above the newer players. So that's why they had to put John Stockton. I'd put fucking. Oh damn, he just dabbed up Chris Paul. Was good, nigga. That's crazy. Yeah, Chris Paul, a little motherfucker, dog. He definitely, fuck, like I'm saying, that's why he's one of my favorites, bro. Like for what he could do, dog, especially, bro, he was that dude. He was that fucking dude. But then you go from Chris Paul to fucking John Stockton. Don't make no fucking sense. Scotty, 28. I mean, you can't be mad at it. Scotty was that dude. Best all-around player for the Bulls at the time. Best all-around player. Jordan retired in fucking 90 after the 93 season. They still only lost 2 more games the next year with Scotty leading them. So that just shows he was like top 5 MVP voting, I think top 5 or 6. Scotty was that dude, man. One of the best defenders we've ever seen. Isaiah Thomas, I think Isaiah's a little hyped. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, them Pistons, like I think the hype for Isaiah Thomas is like boosted because of the hype of the bad boy Pistons and shit. You know what I mean? But he did say it though himself. In the 80s. In the 80s, though, they did beat like the Lakers and the Celtics, the shit that the Bulls, like the Jordan couldn't do. So you gotta give him a little boost for that. But oh, Isaiah, he's a little hyped up for me. Elgin Baylor, hyped. Charles Barkley, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Barkley was a beast. I can't fake. That was a big motherfucker, dog. And he is a triple double dude too. He could get you a triple double if he really wanted to. But Barkley was a problem. I wish he would have got a fucking ring. Cause I fuck with Barkley. I don't fuck with him in the media now though. He be saying some dumbass shit. He be saying some bullshit on TV, but in his time he could hoop. Giannis at 24. Damn, okay. I mean, I'm not mad at it. 50-point games, 50-point NBA Finals closeout. You fucking two-time MVP. Teams had to build a whole fucking wall to stop the man. Can't be mad at it. 24, that stopped Dwayne Wade. 23. Like I said, I think Wade was my dude though. But I just can't fuck with Wade because you know how he be holding his fucking, how he be handling with his kids and shit. That's really what made me stop fucking with Wade. I seen his son or whatever it is. I was like, man, Wade tripping. So that might just be a little bit of like biased, kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because I was Wade was my dude. I used to wear the fucking Wade, the shoes and everything, bro. In middle school, I had his shoes, bro. Two different pairs of them Jones. The red and black Jones, and then the navy blue Jones. What with the weight, white. Then then you see 6'4" thing that should be in the league. Karl Malone, fuck him. They put the two weird motherfuckers right next to each other. Look at that. They know what they doing. They know what they doing. They put the two weird motherfuckers right next to each other. Okay. Moses Malone. Julius Irvin. All right, man. All right. Listen, he could hoop, right? His time he could hoop. But I feel like kind of like how they started boosting Jordan a lot. I feel like it was like halfway racism. Like, but halfway like they just seen the dude that can jump and they was astonished and shit. That's how I really see how it was for Julius Erving. They see he could jump, palm the ball, and do all types of shit, and they kind of boosted him a little bit. David Robinson, that dude was a beast down low, man. Can't hate on David Robinson at 19. Dirk at 18, I love it, man. Dirk, great, probably the best shooting big we've ever seen. Best shooting big we've ever seen right here, Dirk. Jokic at 17. I'm not gonna lie, I put Jokic higher. I'd have to put Jokic higher. I guess the only thing keeping him back is he didn't come into the league like, you know what I mean? He didn't come into the league like he is now. He kind of like grew into the league a little bit. I mean, so I think that's what kind of holds him back a little bit for me. But what he does though now, peak, and when you talk about players peaks, Jokic is probably the best of all time. Jokic is probably the best peak of all time. If you look at individual season numbers, from points, rebounds, assists, efficiency, like Jokic is hands down the best of all time at that. KG, the fucking dog. Oh shit. Where my shit go? Oh, I got back to the fucking top. I know damn well I ain't just see Jerry West. All right, KG. Honestly, people didn't like him going to the Celtics, but I think that was the best thing he could have fucking did. Best thing he could have fucking did. he fucking, he had to go and get his ring. It was not gonna happen in Minnesota. Hands down, was not gonna happen in Minnesota. They could not get it done. But KG dog, probably my personal favorite power forward of all time, man. Just the grit he played with. The heart he plays with, put it all on the floor. He talking shit. And Jerry West. I mean, the logo, man. You gotta put the logo top 20 at least, right? Need to change that fucking logo, but he did what he fucking did. Jerry, I mean, I guess he was one of the true pioneers of the game. I'm not gonna hate on Jerry West. Like one of the true pioneers of the game. Oscar Robinson. I like it, even though like eras throw me off. But for what he did in his era, man, the original triple double dude right here. Kevin Durant definitely should be top 10. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. KD should definitely be top 10. The fuck is you talking about, man? Kevin Durant, the greatest scorer of all time. Y'all can argue with me all y'all want. Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer of all time. His fucking height gives him the advantage. He can shoot from any spot on the fucking floor. He can shoot over anybody on the fucking floor. He shoots the highest percentages of most people all time. He's been in the the 40, 50, 90 club. How many times? Like 3 different times. Came short 2 different times. Kevin Durant's that dude. Hakeem. No, you can't go wrong. Hakeem, man, the dream shake. Kobe at 11. Now this caused a lot of controversy. But for me, I personally think he should be top 10. But I can't be mad at Kobe at 11. Like, I can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you look at his first, he had to grow into, he came out of high school, had to grow into the league a little bit too. First 3 rings, he was looked at as a sidekick. That's why him and Shaq couldn't be together. He needed to be that dude to get that respect. Came back with Paul Gasol and all them other dudes in 09 and 010, I think it was, or was it 08? Oh yeah, 09, 010. 09 and 10 got 2 chips back to back. That kind of like solidified his legacy. But like my thing with Kobe, man, like that Mamba mentality shit that people be talking about, I think that is really a fault of his. I don't think that was a good thing for Kobe because his efficiency was fucking horrible, horrible. Steph Curry, number 10. Kobe over Curry. Curry over Kobe. Hmm. I mean, Curry over Kobe though. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. It's like I don't know how I feel about it, dog. Like I fuck with Curry, greatest shooter of all time. Definitely one of the most influential players when it comes to the younger generations and how younger players are starting to play. But Kobe was too. Niggas was in school shooting shit into the trash can. Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the original. Like niggas don't be. I don't know. I mean, I guess you really can't be mad at it. You can't be mad at it. Wilt Chamberlain, number 9, the fucking myth. He never scored 100. Wilt never scored 100. I don't care what nobody says. Ain't no proof. Ain't nothing out there, dog. He never scored 100. They got footage of all these other games. They got all these. Never scored a fucking 100. You can't tell me that this nigga there gets a fucking 50 points, 60 points with half a game left to go, and nobody pulled out a fucking camera. Nobody called nobody to come get this shit. Nobody All right, there we go. What is going on, man? Back to it, man. Tim Duncan, number 7, probably the greatest power forward to ever do it. Greatest, one of the greatest bigs, since he was a 4 and 5 for real. Dak at number 6, most dominant player ever. Ugly motherfucker too, but the most dominant player ever, man. Can't be mad at it. Bill Russell, I'm not even gonna get into it, man. Magic Johnson, I think Magic Johnson's overhyped. I really think he's overhyped. Like I fuck with Magic, and like yeah, Showtime, like him and Larry Bird, the old rivalry, like him and Larry is a part of the reason that the league is what it is today. Like they helped boost the league before Jordan got there and shit. But I think he's overhyped. I really do. Like I don't know, man. I guess he did what he did for his era. Then we got Kareem. See, y'all hold look, y'all hold shit against LeBron for how many players that he played with. Oh, he's played with Wade. He's played with Anthony Davis, Kyrie. But y'all don't ever say shit about these two motherfuckers right here. 5 rings, 6 rings. Five of his 6 rings were his 5 rings. And they are literally 2 top 5 players of all time on this list. But y'all never want to say nothing about that. That slides. Because nobody talks about Kareem no more, for real. Kareem, I think he was over high school, college, to NBA, might be the greatest run of all basketball players in history. High school, college, to NBA. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, legendary. But it's just era, man. He was just tall as shit. That little sky hook shit. I don't think that sky hook's working like that in today's game. Then we got LeBron. I knew this was coming. LeBron at number 2. This is some bullshit. Complete bullshit. And then Jordan at 1. Like, hop off his meat. Get the shit out of their fucking mouths, dog. Like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Like, there's no fucking way. Yeah, he's the greatest of his era, but all time, I'm not going for it, man. So let's look into these next ones. First, let's look at why they put Kobe outside of the top 10. Oh, they explain themselves. They explain themselves. Why Kobe Bryant isn't a top 10 player on the list? To no one's surprise, the placements of several legends are causing quite a stir all over the internet. Perhaps most shocking to some is Kobe Bryant's spot. He finished 11th in the exercise, with one voter having him all the way down at 18. Sheesh. So I guess they had their team rank these players, and they just did the average ranks, maybe, which is fucking stupid. For me, seeing Kobe outside the top 10 is unfathomable, so we're here to provide more context to help you understand why. Peak versus longevity. Kobe is 4th all-time in career points, regular and postseason combined, tied for 2nd in total All-NBA nods, blah, blah, blah. There's no question. For 2 decades, he was among the very best players in the world, but among the best and the best are 2 different things. Kobe never led the league in box plus minus or definitely not player efficiency. He only secured 1 MVP win and is outside the top 10 in career MVP shares. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, I think people just mad at Kobe is like a nostalgia thing, kind of like Jordan. Like Kobe's like just the moment, like the whole marketing behind Kobe was really what set him apart. Shaq was the 3 peats alpha. Yep, of course, 3/4 of 3/4 of a century of NBA history. I don't even want to read all that. Curry and LeBron. LeBron and Curry are the only two active players above Kobe on the list. If they weren't there, Kobe would have made the top 10. What? That is the dumbest reason. Y'all put Curry at 10. What's he got to do with fucking 11 is no slight. Yeah, of course. All right, now why do they got LeBron over Jordan over LeBron? Religion, politics, and the NBA GOAT debate. Odds are you had more mature, rational conversations with friends. The debate between Michael Jordan and LeBron James certainly isn't new, but we did reignite it yesterday with our top 100 players of all time ranking, where Bleacher Report voters gave Jordan the slightest edge over LeBron. Literally one vote. One vote edge. Yeah, that's because they was probably all the people in there is probably 60 years old. Still got Jordan, still taste Jordan's nut. Where Jordan tops LeBron, obviously championships, raw numbers, and all around impact. Jordan was the better pure scorer between the two players, which is something that even LeBron defenders can admit. Scoring by itself is not the end all argument. And GOAT talk, thank you. That was a beautiful statement. Because a lot of people that talk about Jordan just talk about buckets. Well, the whole point of the game is to score the ball. Like, you can't score the ball without the rest of the offense working, without the rest of the flow on the floor working. Scoring the ball is not just scoring the ball. There's a lot that goes into it. Off the ball. Shit that happens off the ball helps you score the ball. But people that don't hoop don't understand that. Career stats and rankings, of course, that's LeBron. An honest NBA Finals discussion. Perhaps the greatest. Oh, this is a good one right here. Perhaps the greatest argument in Jordan's favor is a 6-0 record in the NBA Finals. No one is doubting the greatness of that. It's an unbelievable accomplishment, and it may never be done again. However, James' Finals resume is incredible in its own way. Winning 4 NBA titles and 10 conference championships, including 8 straight, is something the league hasn't witnessed since the Boston Celtics in the 60s. With no disrespect to Bill Russell or the Celtics team, only 6 teams made the playoffs up until 67. That means Boston had to win only 1 round of 4 games to reach the finals and 2 rounds of 8 and 2 rounds to secure a championship. That's half as much effort as LeBron had to put in. Of course, James is the only player in NBA history to lead 3 different teams to a title and win finals MVP for 3 separate franchises. He only had to play under 5 different head coaches in 10. He had to play for 5 different head coaches in 10 finals, compared to just one, Hall of Famer Phil Jackson, arguably the greatest coach of all time. No roster around Jordan was as bad as the group that James single-handedly carried to the 2007 finals against Tim Duncan. But people want to hold that loss against him as a 23-year-old carrying that team, which is crazy. But yeah, that sums it up. Career I mean, like LeBron leads every category is LeBron, but they still gave it to Jordan. All right, predicting where current NBA stars will rank all time by 2030. Cooper Flag, top 70. Paolo, top 80. Devin Booker, top 50. Jalen Brunson, I don't think he'll be top 50. Top 90 sounds about right. Donovan Mitchell, yeah. Anthony Edwards, he's going to be top 30. He's going to be top 30. Tyrese, he's going to be top 90, 80. Vic, going to be top 20. Shea, he's going to be at least top 40. Yep, top 40. Clay, yeah. Jason Tatum, top 60. Draymond, unranked. Get out of there. Jimmy Butler, he's probably going to fall to like 80, 90s. Yep. Paul George, 80s, 90s. Yep. Kyrie, I think he should still be in the top 50. Yeah. Joel. Yeah. Damian Lillard, I'd say like 50s. Luca, top 15. For real. Westbrook, 30s. Anthony Davis, 30s, 40s. Harden, 30s, 40s. Kawhi, 60s. Top 35. By 2030? I mean, I guess it's only a few years, like 5 years. So Chris Paul, Giannis, definitely top 20 at least. Jokic, top 10. KD, top 10. Curry, top 10. Braun, top 10. That's tough. Every NBA team's greatest player. Matter of fact, we'll get into this next time, man. I'm about to get off of here.
And he's going to reset the offense for the.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all that was winning, man. Make sure y'all follow, join on Twitch, man, and subscribe on YouTube, man. Links in my bios, man. Appreciate y'all. Get up with y'all the next time, man.